live, coming to you from the first week of September edition of IUW Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple of number one contenders matches and a giant championship match tonight. But first, it is the winner of the main event of SummerSlam coming out to the ring. Keegan Cormack, the IUW World Champion for a second time, is in the ring, and he has something to say.
Yes, you know it. You see me now. This is not just your dreams, this is reality. It's Keegan fucking Cormack coming in and dominating once again. And I keep telling you time and time again that I am just the greatest wrestler of all time. I am the GOAT. You guys say Thanatos, Mystic, Harry, Lewis Hendrick, Quadrophenia, blah, 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 blah. I am the greatest wrestler of all time and nobody comes close to me. I'm smacking lips, I'm hitting boxes. And every time that you want to doubt me, I come back and I win the main heavyweight championship in front of thousands and thousands of men and women. Oh man, I'm just the greatest. Who can stop me? I truly believe.
No, I don't know, whatever entrance it is. Irvin Lawrence comes out from the top of the ramp, and the former world champion has something to say. Keegan Cormack, you soft chubby motherfucker. That was my belt that you took away from me, and you didn't even pin me to get the title, and you call yourself a true champion? Nah, I want a rematch right here, right now. And then we just see out of the blue, Lewis Hendricks is out. No disrespect, Irvin. I got some to say about that world champion in the ring, as well as the king, the phony kings who's in the back right now. The only reason why I'm not king today is because of a slave, of a guy who's not even supposed to be here in IUW, and now he cost me that. Whatever. I'm looking at that title right now, Keegan, and I want that title right around my waist as the leader and the true king of IUW. And then that's when Ron the King comes out. He has the Royal Warriors all around him. He's covered, surrounded. Lewis, you are not king because you're not worthy of being king. I stand before you as the king, and the king wants gold. Keegan, that gold is coming around my waist very soon. Irvin Lawrence looks at him, looks at Lewis Hendricks, then looks at Keegan and says, not one of y'all have the body of me, have the power of me, have the athleticism of me, has the strong of me. Irvin Lawrence is going to get that belt. Then him and Lewis Hendricks stare down eye to eye, and then we see that GM Samuel Edmond pop up out of the blue. All right, bug it down. We are going to have a number one contender match for Keegan Cormack's world title between Lewis Hendricks, Irvin Lawrence, and Ron the King, starting right now. As well, a number one contender match after that match. And then it's official, ladies and gentlemen. Irvin Lawrence, Lewis Hendricks, Ron the King going head to head for the number one contender for the IUW World Championship, in which Keegan Cormack currently has. Who's going to win the number one contender and fight Keegan Cormack for the title? It is Irvin Lawrence gets the victory. But we saw during the match, ladies and gentlemen, it was Lewis Hendricks and Ron going at it, absolutely destroying each other, busting each other open. Their hate and animosity for each other boiled over and did not stand in the way of the IUW World Championship. Their rivalry grew strong And Irvin Lawrence took advantage, becoming number one contender for Keegan Cormack's IUW World Champion. All right, after that, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tank Todic after his win against Psycho Perk, going up against Bolik, the bastard of IUW, going up against the man who made his return at SummerSlam. We hadn't seen him since Wrestlation, but here he is now. It is Todic, Bolik, and Mystic for the number one contenders match for the IUW World Champion, who's going to face Irvin Lawrence and Keegan Cormack for the belts between these three men. It is Todic.
Damn.
Which means it is official, ladies and gentlemen. Tank Todic, Irvin Lawrence will take on the IUW World Champion, Keegan Cormack. The rivalry between Todic and Cormack is renewed. Irvin Lawrence and Keegan Cormack have their own rivalry. Keep in mind, it is Todic who pinned Irvin Lawrence at Wrestlation to win the World Championship. So they have a rivalry. This is a rivalry for years to come, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to come out on top and be IUW World Champion at the end? We'll find out later this month. All right, then we have a fatal four-way match between four men who are wanting to be multinational champion. They all want Jacques Amers, multinational champion. Who's going to be the number one contender between Miguel Santana, Rajputi Patel, Harold Borg, and DX Omticon of Femi? The winner is Harold Borg. Gets the victory.
What an Omticon to win that.
We saw the Royal Warriors distract Omticon. We saw Sanji San distract Rajputi. And we saw Axel in the end screwing over Miguel on accident, quote unquote, in order for Harold Borg to take advantage and win the number one contenders match for the multinational title. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, it is the main events of the evening. Platin, who got this opportunity after defending his Evolution title once, giving him the number one contender shot for the Giant Championship, in which Big Papa Aziz currently has. If Big Papa Aziz wins this match, it will be his third defense since being Giant Champion. So, Platin, Big Papa Aziz, head-to-head for the Giant Championship. Who's going to win it? It is Platin getting the victory and becoming the Giant Championship for the first time in his career.
Who did you want to win, Minnow, on that one?
Platin. More on his resume.
And that is it for this edition of IUW Showdown. Stay tuned. We will see more action in the coming weeks.